Welcome back. Tonight is another big debate. 9 Republican presidential hopefuls returning to the debate stage. This time it's in Las Vegas for the primetime and last really showdown of 2015.
Of the year. I'm sure we'll get started again in January, but for 2015 this is it. And with Trump appearing to trail our senator, Texas Senator Ted Cruz in Iowa, tonight's debate could really be key to this GOP race. Danielle Nottingham is in Las Vegas. She's got a preview of the debate.
Donald Trump slammed his Republican rivals at a packed rally in Las Vegas, less than 24 hours before the last GOP debate of the year.
This country needs to get away from political correctness. It's killing us. It's killing us.
During tonight's debate, the real estate mogul will again be center stage, with Texas Senator Ted Cruz and Ben Carson to his left and right. Trump is maintaining a solid lead in most of the national polls, but 2 of 3 recent polls show Cruz beating Trump in Iowa, less than 2 months before the caucuses.
Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio have emerged as the 2 most likely contenders.
But political scientist Dan Schnur says GOP leaders see Cruz as a threat.
Because his conservatism is so far outside the political mainstream, it could cost the Republican Party just as dearly in a general election as a Trump or Carson nomination could.
The event here at the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas is the first debate since Trump called for a ban on Muslims entering the U.S. following recent terror attacks.
Standing on a debate stage next to Trump and calling him out on this, that's what people look for in their leaders. We'll see who has the courage to stand up.
National security and terrorism are expected to be among the main debate topics. The 4 candidates trailing in the polls will go head-to-head in an earlier forum.
Again, that debate airing tonight on CNN. You know, one of the hot topics is going to be that the threat that was made to Los Angeles schools this morning. If you hadn't heard, Los Angeles schools canceled because they had some sort of a threat that was made. Right. Apparently it may be a hoax, but it just falls back onto the whole national security theme and being the #1 thing that people are absolutely concerned about right now, as they should be.
Yeah, here it is. Once again, we told you yesterday that this is now the #1 thing people are wanting to hear about over the economy, which has been #1 for years and years. So it'll be interesting. I'm particularly interested to see if Rubio rises to the occasion, because there are a lot of those more moderate Republicans out there who are really looking for him to take the reins.
We're definitely getting that point. It's like make or break. You got to get it come through, especially with Trump having the point lead that he's got right now. So we'll see how that turns out. Hey, this story, crazy, and it's in Houston. They say love can make you do crazy things, and it did.
For one Houston man especially, over the weekend, he had this plan to propose to his girlfriend, and it literally stopped traffic. Chauncey Glover introduces us to this couple in love.
Young love.
We're meant to be for each other.
A love story that starts here at Cafe Leao.
In my head, I was like, who's this guy with a loud voice?
23-year-old Michelle Wyckoff was at the cafe with friends. 24-year-old Vidal Valadares was waiting tables.
He asked me to go out with him, and I said, sure.
And so it was a date.
This is exactly the same place. I stopped on my motorcycle with her, and since then she loved the view.
The perfect view of Houston's lit-up skyline. A year and a half later,
why not stop in the traffic for like a couple minutes and just propose right there?
On a highway? Risky, but worth it, said Vidal.
She was getting ready. I told her to get her nails done too.
Sunday afternoon.
I picked her up from the house after that with all my friends, and then everybody followed me.
I was like, babe, you have people following us.
I'm like, babe, you're overreacting.
Until he came to the special spot on I-45 near I-10.
That's my favorite view.
There were about 8 cars with me, and then we just lined up 4 and 4, and we stopped. And when I told her to get out of the car, she was like, no, I'm not getting out of the car. I'm like,
apprehensive, but Michelle got out.
I was just in shock, so I didn't really know what to say.
Somehow she fixed her lips to say yes.
It's just love makes you do stupid things.
I will never forget it forever.
A match made in Houston.
It was like the best moment.
Right in the middle of I-45.
I love him. I do.
And I love you too, babe.
No.
No.
No. You don't stop. What was it, I-45?
And all those people honking, they weren't honking to congratulate you. They're mad. They're mad that you've stopped traffic. That just seems like a dangerous way to do it.
Stupid.
You know, the big YouTube proposal, I know that's the thing now. Do something, make it viral, make it fun. And I've got no issue with that. but
You know who else I'm disappointed in? I'm going to regret this. The
Yep.
reporter who did that story. He did it like this was a fun story. No, question, like, are you...
especially in Houston, could the traffic get
It's
worse? Let's throw a
dangerous.
proposal
It's
in the middle
dangerous.
of
You
it.
don't stop traffic on I-45 to do a proposal like that. It's
Nope.
dangerous. Man, all right. Let me move on before I say something I shouldn't. From Black Friday to Christmas Eve this year, FedEx is planning to ship 317 million packages. That's enough to stretch around the world 2 times.
Oh, if you're still shopping, there is time to get your gifts delivered by Christmas. I hope so. But as Mary Maloney explains in today's Consumer Watch, the deadline to ship is coming up fast.
This holiday season, the United States Postal Service expects to deliver roughly 15.5 billion cards and letters and 600 million packages. That's a lot of gifts. In order to help Santa get those presents under the tree, there are some deadlines you need to know. Get your packages to FedEx by Wednesday. That's if you want the standard ground delivery. UPS gives you a couple extra days with a Friday deadline. And the USPS guarantees first-class mail by Saturday. If you still need time to shop, the 3 major carriers will deliver the week of Christmas, but it'll cost you more. Get to the post office, FedEx, or UPS by December 23rd to beat Santa. In some cases, FedEx may even offer same-day service on Christmas Day. But the week of Christmas, be prepared to wait in long lines with others trying to beat the clock. For Consumer Watch, I'm Mary Maloney.
That's going to be me in those long lines. And my lunch break, Rusty, you know what? I'm just taking long lunches for the rest of the week.
During that entire story, we did not listen to the story because she was talking about how
I've
she's
done
way
nothing for Christmas.
just behind.
And
on
I have
getting-
to ship all my gifts. I'm not seeing any family, but you still got to have some under the tree. So
Man, and
nice.
hey, kudos to all of the FedEx and UPS workers
Hey.
and everything who were working late. I
So
was going
hard.
through one neighborhood and I saw a postal truck that was out at like 10 last night. I know they're struggling, you know. They've
Absolutely.
got some issues going on right now with mail delivery,
Sure.
but they're still working hard. So kudos to those guys.
They are. This has got to be the toughest time of year,
Yeah.
but we appreciate what they do.
All right.